My presentation is a very simple and brief summary of 3 different interactive whiteboard resources I found useful to use in a mathematics classroom. All these resources come from the class wiki site, and in order to kind of give you a summary and explain what these sources are about, I used different screenshots. The first source I looked at was called Super Maths World. This is the homepage, and it has a space theme to it. So after you log in, you can choose down here from different levels. This algebra, data, number, and shape are all units for ages 11 and up. The kids section is for ages 5 and up, and an expert section is for ages 16 and up. And I explored mainly this expert section because I thought these units were more suitable for that of high school. And then there's also an activity page which provides you with like a bunch of classroom games and supplemental activities for different units. So under each unit they give you different topics that you can explore. So I looked at the circle one, and after you click on that, it brings you to this. This is an interactive game which helps you to practice how to find the radius from a standard equation of a circle. So here it gives you 4 choices, and you pick the correct answer and you get a point. And if you get it wrong, then this robot, your opponent, gets the point. And this one's nice because it tracks your progress on different units and skill levels, so it can help you see what you know, what you don't know, and what you can review more. The next website I looked at was called Math Playground, and here it gives you step-by-step video tutorials on how to solve word problems. So they have different subjects and topics such as algebra, fractions, and percentages. And for my example, I looked at this one called Phone Numbers under Probability. So it'll give you kind of step-by-step a visual and audio explanation on how to solve this problem. It pulls out the important information in numbers, uses different colors and circles and underlines and highlights the steps and important information on how to arrive at the correct answer. And what's also nice about this one is that after every tutorial, they provide you with this try it button on the right so that you can try to solve a very similar problem on your own as practice. The third resource I looked at was called Teacher LED. This one isn't specific to just math like the other 2 were. This one also has units in English and geography, I believe. So in this one I looked at graph plotting, and this one was nice. It gives you an instruction page on how to use the graph and what you can do with it, and also provides you with other quadrant graphs, which is nice when you're teaching coordinate systems. And I played around with it a little bit. I plotted some points, you can draw lines. And this tool is really great because it's not just for the teacher, it can be for the student to actively engage with material as well. And they can plot the points, and they can draw the lines, and they can tell you the trend if the slope is positive or negative or constant. And it's a good way for students to actively participate and engage in the classroom. So an overview of the 3 resources I found. These were mainly just to reinforce mathematical skills and concepts, and they did this in a visual representation of skills and concepts. It's also good for extra practice and review for upcoming quizzes and tests. It provides step-by-step video and audio tutorials, as well as interactive games, classroom activities, and interactive graphs. And all these resources, just about for any interactive whiteboard, are just ideal for all learning styles and can be used in a whole class approach, in small groups, or individually. So this has been a brief summary of interactive whiteboard resources to use in a mathematics classroom.